Hello, and thank you for joining us here again at the Network Tutor subscription series presented by RouteSwitchU. Today we're going to be taking a look at a single switch protection mechanism called SwitchProtect. So if you've ever had the need to collapse all users down on a single VLAN off of a single switch access device, but needed to ensure that those interfaces, those hosts, were never able to communicate directly with each other. Let's say you have public-facing ports that are used for guest access for internet only, but you want to protect the hosts from each other, then SwitchProtect is really probably the best way to go for you if you don't have multiple switches. Again, SwitchProtect is only for the local device. It doesn't work like private VLANs where it can go across your switch topology. It works on a single device alone and is used to restrict communications between protected switch ports. So if you have the command SwitchProtect applied on an interface, every other interface that has SwitchProtect applied to it will not be able to communicate with that switch port. Again, it's local to the switch and is really a simplified version of private VLAN. So let's take a look at what it looks like in the CLI. So SwitchProtect, if we have the need to protect interfaces from actually communicating to each other, then and they are operating on the same device, the same switch device, then SwitchProtect is the mechanism we want to use. This is a very simple configuration that is placed on the interface. So let's see what VLANs we have created currently. Do show VLAN brief. We'll just use VLAN 5 in this case, and we're not actually going to be simulating traffic flow in this. We just want to make sure we are assigning the proper VLAN. Interface range 1/0/24 through 25. So these are two interfaces that we want to prevent from speaking to each other, but they can speak out to the gateways that are assigned to them. This becomes relevant in a guest access type situation where you have multiple ports available on wall jacks that anybody can plug into, but you don't want those wall jacks or the computers attached to those wall jacks talking to each other. Security risk, and this helps mitigate any crosstalk that might actually happen between those devices. So again, they are in the same VLAN. They are access interfaces, and we want to prevent them from speaking to each other, so we configure the SwitchProtect command. And the way to validate that the interface is actually SwitchProtected, show interface gig 1/0/24, and then you use the switchport keyword. And in this output here, you'll see we have this line protected, and the Boolean value is true in this case. And this is what prevents those two interfaces from allowing communication between those two ports.